What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, guys? It's your boy Tay, and today we're going to run into Salvation Army to see if we can find some profits. Haven't been here in a while. Sales have been a little bit kind of slow on eBay, and we need to pick them up. And by doing that, we go sourcing for new items. So let's see if we can find something in Salvation Army. Am I going to hold my breath? Yeah, I'm gonna hold my breath because your boy, we need some profits, baby. We need some profits. Babies on the way and all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, let's go find some profits. So let's see if we can come in here and find something interesting, find something valuable, and find something profitable. That's the name of the game. So the first item that I do run across is going to be this telescope. They wanted $299 for it. Anytime I see them charging something crazy, I always want to look it up just to see exactly what eBay prices is, because you know sometimes Goodwills and Salvation Armies will overcharge you. But when I look up this telescope, you can see that some are selling for $145, some are selling for $3. So I really wouldn't make any kind of profit on this item because I doubt that this item is brand new. And we always have to keep in mind, like, even though we see some selling for high prices, those are actually brand new or open box, when this one would probably be used. So probably just gonna have to leave this one behind, especially for $299. They're trying to get exactly what eBay wants you to pay for it, although it is a good deal. So we're just gonna leave it behind. I actually haven't been to the Salvation Army in a long time, so the probability of me actually finding something is pretty good, because if you haven't been to a store in a while, you probably can walk out with something. But if you go every single day, then you have an idea that you're not going to walk out with something every day, because that's just how reselling goes. I do understand why a lot of people are scared of reselling, because you really do have to do all the work yourself. You're not relying on somebody just to give you a paycheck. Like, if you don't go out there and you don't find items, you're not going to be able to eat. You're not going to survive. So as a full-time reseller, this is just something that we have to do. I've always been told that I need to get into plush more often. So anytime people suggest things to me, I always try to learn new niches. And I've been trying to learn plushes, but I saw this Olivia Pig plush and I thought it could be valuable because it stood out to me. And when I checked comps and looked it up, it just really wasn't that valuable. I mean, $10 or $12, that's not really screaming too much for me, especially when they want $4 or $5 for plushes here. Just not really good enough for the return for me. So we're probably going to leave this item back and see if we can find something else in this bin. The strategy that I personally implement when looking up items, I always want to make sure that I see the tag, so I know the brand, the item number, and all the information that the tag does provide. I'm trying to get as accurate information as I can so I can be able to list these items on eBay or Amazon or whatever platform I decide, because the more information that you have on every item, the better that you can make your descriptions, your titles, and your tags and everything related, so you can make that sell. I do have my worries as a full-time reseller. Don't get me wrong. There are times I think about going to get a job just for the stability, especially when sales are slow. But at the end of the day, I know if I just go out and just continue looking and have to put in more hours when sales are slow, I know that it'll balance itself out. Because there's going to be times that you come go sourcing and you're going to find a bunch of stuff, especially around yard sale season. But since it's slower right now, that's when I have to hit Goodwills up in retail stores. And I don't have my bin stores like I used to being in Michigan now. So I just have to really just change my strategy up when it comes to try to find items that are profitable. The best items are ones that have UPC codes, because you can just see how I'm scanning the UPC code and then it automatically finds the item for you. And then I come down, make sure that I check the sold conditions and see if I can find an item that is profitable. This one, not so much. So we're going to leave this one in the bin as well. And just kind of disappointing so far, to be honest. Coming in the store expecting to find something, and I've been in here for around 7 minutes and I haven't found anything. But I'm not going to be discouraged because I'm actually taking my time. Normally I used to come in here and I used to fly by and just try to check all the items real quick. I don't take my time like I did today. So I'm just really trying to make sure that I don't walk out empty-handed. The more items that you scan, the more chances for profit that you could potentially find. And that's the name of the game. Scan, 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 scan some more. I know it can get old, it can get repetitive, but if you have a job, your job can get old, your job can get repetitive too. The only difference, you may think you have more stability than I do just because you have a guaranteed check coming in, when I have to actually go find my items to make money. This is the part in the video where I asked you to please smash that like button, because your boy is on the road to 15K subscribers. And the more people who smash the like button, the more I get noticed, and hopefully somebody who has a bad background will catch one of these videos and I can be able to help them out in the future, because that's the main goal. I want to be able to help single mothers,
ex-cons, and anybody. But you see, I ran across this bag. It has a 1996 Atlanta ball in it, which really caught my eye, as well as some of those little figurines. So wanted to look it up just to make sure that I wasn't going to miss out on anything. So I think I'm going to go ahead and buy this item because even though the ball only one sold recently, somebody sold a set of them for $35. And if I ever find the rest, they might sell. And I can always just put the ball on for $5. And if it sells, it might go. But inside, there is a Rip Hamilton figurine. And he might be worth some money. I'm not even gonna look him up. I'm just gonna buy the bag. It's only $2.49 for the whole bag. And there's some toys in there. And a little glow necklace that I can give to Izzy. So I really won't be wasting any money, so probably gonna get this. One thing I do like about Salvation Army is how that they bundle items up. I love when you can get items that have been bundled because your profit margins are definitely going to increase. I got 7 items for $2 and some change. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, only 3 or 4 of those items sell, I'm still going to be in the profit. As long as something sells, I'm going to be in the profit. So if one of the items never ever sells, then it is what it is. That is the best thing about buying bundles. One of the best ways to look up toys, they all have numbers on them. So you can see the numbers that I'm pointing to. Just type that number in and then it's going to pop up. I didn't even type in the entire number. I just typed in the first 4 digits and you can see that the item popped up and I know the price that it's selling for. The best way to find these items versus typing in Batman, toy car, little car, blue. Don't do that. Just type in the number and it's going to bring you the exact item. That's just like scanning the barcode in essence. I like messing with board games, but I like them to be a little bit older or vintage or actually brand new and sealed. Those are the best methods for me. But if you run across a board game, some board game pieces can be very valuable. I learned that from Kevin from Commonwealth Picker one day. He used to sell all kind of random board game Monopoly pieces, which I thought was just crazy. And it can be very profitable if you break all of those items down. It's a little bit too much work for me personally because that's a lot more pictures that you have to take and a lot more listings that you have to make. But at the end of the day, it's just another method to increase profits if you need to. This board game is only selling for like around $10, but if you look at the price that the Goodwill's trying to charge, it's only $2.99, which is a good deal, but it's not really enough profit margin there for me because board games are a little bit heavy to ship. So you have to also take shipping into account when you buy these items. Also think about the eBay fees when you take account into all these items. You have to think about every single fee before you even walk out of the store with the item. That way you know you're going to maximize all your profits. I ran across this little toy car, these little telephone toy cars, very old, very vintage, but this one isn't as old as I thought it would be. Normally, if you find one that was made in the 70s and 80s, those things will sell like crazy, but this one was made in the 2000s, so I'm gonna leave it behind because they aren't as profitable as the older ones. So we're always looking for older items. Older items usually do better. Vintage is wonderful. Katie and I watch Family Feud together all the time, so when I saw them, I immediately thought of her. They were only 99 cents for these cards. The resale value was around $8 or so. I'm not going to resell them. I'm probably going to keep them. I saw this Bible, and Bibles do sell well, so do not sleep on Bibles when you see them. People love buying older vintage Bibles or even just Bibles that looks cool. If a Bible has like the red index in it, so Jesus's words are standing out. People like love certain Bibles. Make sure that we're always checking the comps on those Bibles to make sure that we're not missing out. I know a lot of people will be like, oh my God, you're selling Bibles, but at the end of the day, it's all profit. Some people sell food. Are you mad about those people who sell food? You're not, so don't get mad at me for selling an actual book. When I look on eBay and see exactly how much this Bible's selling for, I found a seller selling it for $9.99, which lets me know that's really not enough profit for me, so I'm going to leave this Bible behind. They wanted $5 for the Bible, which isn't really good enough. So off to the games that they have. Normally they have the games behind the glass case, so you really can't get to them. So normally I have to like type the games in to see if it's profitable or not. I really don't like when they have items behind the glass case. I understand it to a certain extent. They want stuff to get stolen, but they be having some items that are not valuable at all behind the case. And it's just like, why even waste your time? Why do I have to even ask an employee to come get some of these items? And I like to be by myself and mind my business. So I don't want to have to get somebody who's going to stand over and watch me scan each and every one of these items. So I'll just try to look through the case. If I see something, I'll type it in. It does take a little bit longer, but at the end of the day, I have nothing but time. And this is what I'm supposed to be doing anyway. Scanning items, searching items, and trying to find profit. This Salvation Army doesn't have a lot of shoes, but the only shoes that I were interested in were these Adidas boots. But the price profit wasn't really there for me because I don't see that many items that was sold. So I'm definitely going to leave this item behind. There are a lot of people selling these boots, and I just don't want to have competition. Sell-through rate is not good enough for me.
So we are leaving Salvation Army, and the wind is really picking up, so we'll review all these items when we get to the house, and I'll tell you if I'm happy or not. Can't get the bag on my finger. Now to the house. Okay guys, let's go ahead and go over all the items that we grabbed today at Salvation Army. I'm happy. Again, you know I am. Quick trips, finding profits, that's what it's about. If I can walk in the store and walk out with something, that's A+ with me. Obviously, the very first item that we grabbed, this WWE pillow, I am definitely happy that I grabbed it. This one is a little bit older, even though it's not WWF. If you ever see WWF, those items will do pretty good for you because WWF is not even around anymore. They had to stop using the F a long time ago. So now they are WWE, and John Cena and CM Punk, neither one of them wrestle in WWE anymore. And I know this is going to be a pretty valuable pillow in the long run. Saw some comps selling for like around 30 bucks, but I haven't seen like this one sell recently. But it's a WWE pillow. I'm pretty sure I can get it to sell for at least 20 bucks or so around there. Maybe a little more. I'm going to try to get that 30. I'm going to charge 30 off the top, but hopefully I can get at least that $20 bill. So you really can't beat that. We only paid, what, $2.99 for this pillow? Not bad at all. Then inside the little bag of toys that we paid $2.49 for. Bust that bad boy open. This Coca-Cola 1996 Atlanta plush little ball. This is the valuable item that's inside. I can get like around $7 or $8 for it. Remember I saw 3 of them sell for 35. So maybe I can get like around $8-9 for this. Or if I hold it for the long run, maybe we can get a little bit more. 1996, that's definitely vintage. And then we saw this Rip Hamilton bobblehead, not even in the league no more, but Rip was a beast. So I'm pretty sure I get a few bucks for it. Not sure exactly how much, but I can definitely get my money back. Again, paid $2.49 for this entire bag. These 2 items, I'm gonna make $2.49 back. And then we have this glow stick that I'm supposed to give to Izzy, remember? And some other little toys that, you know, maybe either the baby can play with, or we can put them up in the auction. I feel like these little figurines are familiar. I'll go ask Katie exactly what they are. It looks like the Bernstein Bear or something like that. I don't know, but it looks familiar. Not too bad for $2.49, getting some figurines and getting a gift.
So these little figurines, this one is a little Tyke, this one is a little Mattel, and this one I still can't find it. But some of these things are fairly expensive. Some are going for like 20 bucks or so. So maybe I could find these specifically. I've been looking for a little bit, but I can't find them yet, but I will. I'll probably end up using Google Lens to find them, but just wanted to throw that in this video as well, just to let you know that these things could be a little bit more valuable than I thought. And then this Rip Hamilton figurine, it is from Burger King. So not as valuable as I initially thought. Yeah, it is what it is.
And then finally, we walked out of there with Family Feud. It's a strikeout card game. We like Family Feud. I meant to play this earlier with Katie, but I forgot all about it. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. Wrapping this video up, and it's almost midnight right now, so that's how long this day has been. Went sourcing way earlier in the day, and we're just now wrapping the video up, but it's okay though, because we found some profits. Again, nothing to blow you out the water, but profits is profit, right? That's the name of the game. I'm gonna say total that we're gonna walk away with at least 25 bucks, at least, on the very, very minimum, because the pillow itself should bring me that 25 bucks, to be honest. So not bad, not bad. Good day. And yeah, that's it. So guys, thank you so much for watching the channel. And as always, make sure that you bless somebody today, because I promise you I'm going to bless somebody tomorrow. At this point in time, your boy Tay, I'm out.